Hey, this is Diesel. Just want us to hope you enjoy the show. But first, I gotta warn you, we don't know any of you, the listener, or your families personally. So if we, or I, say something you don't like, just too bad for you. I'm just gonna say sorry. Sorry, I'm sick and tired. I'm just not paying attention. For the gays, I don't hate you guys either. So not if, but when we, or I, say something you don't like, just show your boyfriend who the poo punisher is and move on. Enjoy the show. Yeah, one more thing. We're by no means professionals or claim to be. Trust me, you'll know that as the show goes on. Just 4 guys, 4 mics, and time to kill, and there is no Joe.
Can you imagine he's got a t-shirt of a skull and a piece of poop? Oh, man. I got my own rock band.
Nobody cares.
I got 1 million+ fans.
Nobody cares.
I can rock the mic.
Nobody cares.
I got a song you might like.
Nobody cares.
We going coast to coast and around the globe. Everybody, welcome to the Nobody Cares Show.
Nobody cares so long, we're gonna be rich. If you didn't know it yet, respect the name, bitch.
What up, yo? Where's Little Joe? That's okay, I'm here, guest host of the year.
Rivalry week is on today. Bump USC, go UCLA.
Yeah.
For real.
Nobody cares.
I want a record deal.
Nobody cares.
I play a mean guitar.
Nobody cares.
I'm a superstar.
Nobody cares.
La 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 la.
La la la.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
No, that was heat, dude. Pure heat.
That was hit. Pure hit.
All right.
We should start a singing group.
We should. We could be the next Muse. All right. Welcome to the Nobody Cares Show. My name is Echoe, and as always, I've got my good buddies around me at the table. Tiny, a.k.a. Little Homie.
What's happening?
O Squared.
F Joe.
O Squared is also currently running the live show via Ustream and the chat room in both Ustream and our webpage. If you're listening to us live, please go to our webpage. At the top, we got the live show
Link.
Click on it, and then scroll down, and you can just make a Benny name and start chatting with us. You ain't even got to register. And we got a JJ Diesel.
What's going on?
And it is my pleasure to indeed welcome back the guest host of the year, Dirty Bob.
Yeah. Boom banging in the stink box, partner. Yeah.
Thank goodness he's not facing me.
Like moving in the stink box.
That was awesome.
All right, we hope everybody had a good turkey day, and for those who listened to our Nobody Cares Show marathon, thanks for sharing the holiday season with us. All right, well, if you don't know what we do here on the show, we listen to independent artists' music, and afterwards we critique it, and we rate it. And we have our own special rating system that we developed, and it goes like this. We're either never going to listen to your song again on purpose. If it's on the radio, we might let it play without changing the station. Next is, we're going to LimeWire your song or illegally download it. After that, a pretty high rating on our show is buy the single off of iTunes. And our best rating is buy the album. And I think now we've gone 4 shows in a row with a buy the album rating.
Did we have one last
fine.
time?
Was the best around?
Did we have one last time?
Last show.
No.
Yeah, Mama's Lemonade.
Mama's
Oh yeah,
Lemonade.
yeah, yeah.
Five, I
And we
think.
done 5.
Okay,
No,
so
it was 5 best rounds in 4 shows.
yeah, it's been 4 shows because we had 2 in 1 show.
Yeah.
So we're on a streak right now. Hopefully, the streak doesn't get broken today, and we can have another really good song on the show, so we can give somebody else the best around rating by the album.
Don't fuck it up, artists.
So
Yes.
but we'll see what happens. And in order to see what happens, I got to turn the time over to Tiny.
All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. For all of our old school listeners who always come back, thank you so much. And for all of you new people who are just starting out with us, thanks for giving us a shot and enjoy the show. If you haven't already, go to our webpage, www.nobodycareshow.com, and check out all the funness we have on there.
Funness.
Yes.
Funyuns?
From our webpage. From our webpage, you can get to our forum. Just click on the forum link, and you can get to our forum. If you want to go directly there, go to nobodycareshow.proboards.com. Sign up for that, and then you can start posting more funness.
Ooh,
I like that word.
Funness.
I know, so do I.
Funness. There's nothing wrong with that word at all.
Yeah. Let's see. If you're planning on making a website, go check our GoDaddy links. You'll get a discount. GoDaddy links on our page and Jay and Dirty Bob Show page. Let's see. And if you want to give us a call, you can call our heat line.
Yes, sir.
909-907-HEAT. That's 909-907-4328. Jay and Dirty Bob Show. Make sure you download them. That's a have to. You can't listen to our show without listening to their show. It's like a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah. You
Well,
have
we
to.
can, but we
Got
prefer
to,
that you
got
didn't.
Got to. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, you can do whatever you want. But
Yeah. You're really the boss, but
yeah.
we're just trying to create a sense of urgency.
Yeah,
That's all we're
yeah.
trying to do.
And I hope you feel urgented.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So do it or die.
Yeah. Jay and Dirty Bob Show in full effect. You check out their website, jayanddirtybobshow.com. You can email them with any questions at jayanddirtybobshow@gmail.com. Or you can call their heat line, 909-547
Yep.
HEAT. Yeah.
Yes.
That's 909-547-4328. And the East Coast heat line, can you help me out?
828-5-DO-WORK.
828-5-DO-WORK.
And that's 828-536-9675.
So go listen to the show for some urgented funness.
Yes. See.
I'm making up all kinds of words over here.
Sometimes they even talk about things that are romantical.
Yes.
All right. If you're in the central Missouri area, you listen to Local Vocals. It's on KOPN. If you're not, you can catch them on their website, kopn.org. Local Vocals is a show on Saturdays from 2 to 4. They do underground hip-hop and R&B. The show's called Local Vocals with Black Paladin and Thomas.
It's good. I'm not gonna lie.
If you're not in that area and you can't catch the station on your radio, check them out on their webpage at kopn.org. If you want to send in a song to their show, you can email blackpaladin@gmail.com or rapper Thomas at thatshiphop.com with the contact info.
Make sure the song's radio edited. It's a radio show.
Yeah, it's a radio show. So
Not
make
just
sure.
edited, radio ready.
Yeah.
Quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, both.
Yes. Go both ways.
But not to the giveaway.
Not in a
But
good
not
way.
to knock it. Yeah, so
Sunka.
Local Vocals, check it out. And I guess with that, we'll get into our
First stick of dynamite.
first stick of dynamite.
Kaboom.
All right.
All right, this group goes by the name of Echoe. Echoe. Is there a different pronunciation to that?
Echoe.
Echoe?
Mr. Echo.
Echoe?
Like Echoe.
Too.
Yeah.
Echoey. So cool.
So
They do.
echoey.
They do hardcore out of Florianopolis.
Florida and Minneapolis.
I think so. Or Indianapolis.
I guess it's continuing making up
Something.
words.
Thank you.
I guess it's in Brazil. Somewhere in Brazil.
Wow.
Oh.
Florianopolis. Oh no, Brazil, they don't roll their R's, do they?
I think they do.
Given the social rape, the company makes each individual who dares to do what not consistent with the market. Luis, Daniel, Federico, and Rafael unite to scream. Screams of dissatisfaction. With the solution in the face seems to be increasingly difficult to realize this. Hence the screams of discontent.
Ooh.
To make people look at what is before our eyes. Capitalist society is falsely cloaked by an elitist, exploitative, and murderous democracy.
Wow.
Killer dreams, hopes, transforming humanity into simple gear. They're keep the. I'm not gonna read this.
I need to go
Yeah,
back.
I got about halfway through. I got lost. What the hell?
Yeah,
what
I'm
was he
pretty
talking about?
depressed now. I think they did
Yeah.
their job.
I need to go to high school again too.
Let's go back to the made-up words.
You
Keep,
both.
Figure out this
keep
fucking
the economy
bio.
active, turning, seeing it another infinite number of socio-political, religious, philosophic reasons. Echo is seeking a united resistance to mass culture imposed daily by the media and believing it is possible to change a scene
Through
working
screens.
seriously and patiently. All right.
Next time, Deej, you listen to the first half. I listen to the second half, and we just put it together.
Oh, I skipped a whole bunch in the middle.
Yeah. Oh.
I was like, these guys using way too big words for me.
Bump the middle like Bump Washington.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Daddy Bob.
And Bump USC.
Yes.
And so the name of this song is Il Sal do Progresso.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
Portuguese.
Monday?
I made
Huh?
it up.
Something progressive.
All right, that was Echo with Il Sal do Progresso. If you want to check out more of their stuff, you can go to myspace.com/Banda Echo. It's BANDAECHOE. You can follow them on twitter.com/Banda Echo. You can check them out on photolog.net, FOTOlog.net at /Banda Echo. YouTube.com/Banda Echo. If you want to email them, you can email them at bandaecho@gmail.com. Our basic had domestic accident. For that, we had to cancel about 5 shows, but we already have 2 or 3 shows in January of 2010 in places to confirm. All right, let's do it.
Go ahead, Chani.
I'm not too sure whether it was like because my headphones are low, or maybe because I couldn't understand what they're saying, but I really didn't mind the scream. Okay, maybe it was a combination of both. And I'm not too much of a screamo dude, but I thought the band came out swinging. They had a lot of fire, a lot of energy. I think the band itself was pretty alright. I mean, the instrumentation was good, and the band played well together. The instrumentalists, like individually, they really didn't do anything that was like kind of,
Amazing.
Outstanding.
yeah,
Except for, I think the drummer was above average, definitely.
maybe. I'll give you above average. But you guys play well together,
You are a
so
B.
that's really good. And
So that was their strength for you. If they would have played well together, then
they just would have just been like a whatever
poop.
band. Poop. How does that
Poop.
translate into Portuguese? Poop.
Caca.
Caca.
Probably, yeah. Caca.
Yeah. So you guys have a cause. So just keep on doing what you're doing, I guess, and good luck with your movement.
They're like the wetback version of Rage Against the
That's
Machine.
what I was gonna say. Are they like the? That's what I was thinking. They're like the Rage out there.
That's it. That's all,
All
I
right,
got.
Checos.
Sorry.
Okay,
It's okay.
I'm wondering now since it's Portuguese if it's Echoe instead of Echoe.
I don't know.
It might be Echoe. Look,
Not too concerned.
eu falo um pouco de português, but not enough to understand everything that you guys were saying. But I'll say this: you guys to me are like the Portuguese punks. You know, it's the Portuguese version of punk. It didn't really. I'm with Tiny. It didn't really sound too much like a screamo song. It sounded more like a punk screamer, which I enjoy. I don't mind that as much.
You know, yeah, that's it. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds like a punch.
I like punk screamers. I don't like the guys who like completely transport their voices into shrieks or like really growling voices
Yeah,
to where it's
Squealing
like
pigs.
horrible.
Don't turn into Shrek. We don't like that.
Pretty much. Overall, I respect that you guys have a political issue that you're talking about. I could kind of sense that there was one point where you even had, I think it was actual, probably political leader in your country who was giving some kind of speech, and evidently you guys were speaking out against it. I felt like that was sampled in it. That was kind of cool. I like people that have a position and they stand for it, and kudos to you guys for that. But I'm gonna agree with Tiny. Well, number one, the recording needs to be a lot better. The recording was really bad. Play with the levels a little bit better. I felt like the vocals were low at times. The drummer, I agree, was above average. And well, actually, I pretty much said he was above average.
You
Yeah.
said that. Of
Yeah.
course, you agree with that.
The drummer's above average. I thought he was good. I thought the other guitarist and the bassist were okay. Not really many change-ups or transitions, and what you guys were playing was kind of simple, but it still sounded okay because you guys were all together. There was one smooth transition that I did like where you guys changed it up. That was cool. Overall, it was okay for me. It was an okay song for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm with these guys pretty much. I did like the musicianship. They did play well together, and the change-ups they did have, I did like. I like the intro a lot, though. I thought it definitely got me into the song, and the vocals I thought were pretty good. I didn't really know what they were talking about, so.
They were talking about how great the Nobody Cares show is.
Oh, then thank you.
Yeah, how much they love JJD's.
Then a much better progresso. Even the punk screaming like followed a cadence at sometimes even a couple times, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
And the levels, like you said, the levels especially where the vocals were really low, and I did like when that voice came in that Juggles was talking about, and that's when the vocals weren't too low for me because I had a couple things in my ear, so I was at least able to hear both of them kind of, so that wasn't too bad. But I thought the song was pretty good. I didn't mind the song at all. But yeah, the better recording would
definitely help.
Would do wonders for your song. You know what I mean? Seriously. But yeah, they didn't do anything super wild, but they did play well together. So I think I'd rather hear a song where they don't get super wild, but they play well together, as opposed to 4 different great instruments that don't know how to play together.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's pretty much where I'm at. Dirtbog.
Okay, you guys kind of sound like they fucking put Motley Crue and a wetback version of AFI in a blender.
Oh, nice.
Just
Nice.
mix it together.
Yes.
I love the visuals.
I love the visuals.
Look at
Yes.
the visuals.
Oh, you're welcome. I thought they played well as a band. I didn't like the guy's voice at all. You know,
Really?
it just sounded flat. I know it could have been a recording, but to me, it just sounds like even with a fixed recording, their group should be flat.
You didn't feel the anger
I didn't feel the anger.
or the angst.
If it was Zach De La Rocha, I'd feel the anger.
I feel you.
I'd feel it. But this guy just sounded flat to me, and that's what threw me off. And just because of that, I just don't like it.
Oh wow.
And then I had no idea what the fuck he was saying. That's probably because I don't understand Spanish.
It was
You know, that well,
Portuguese.
or Portuguese. But you know, just him screaming, I could do that shit too in the toilet. You know.
But you know what? And that's why I love the fact that we have multiple hosts in the show, because you get really multiple points of views. Because not every
Yeah.
song's going to appeal to everybody.
That's it. Me done.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm with Dirty Bob. I thought his voice didn't appeal to me at all. I thought it kind of even ruined it for me. Even
Wow,
though
really?
because I didn't understand it. But if it was just a better voice, I wouldn't care. Because like you can go like German stuff, like Ramsey and stuff, and you'll still get a vibe off of it. But
Did you say
Or Chula Biz.
Oh, that's
Trilla
really
Biz,
awesome.
Yeah.
So
Ramses.
yeah, so
Ramses
Singing
number
at the
one.
party. But Ramses is not the
So
thing
that-
because
that
that's
did-
at the party.
Ramses number one. He knows
So-
the secrets of desire.
Desire.
Just try to throw it in there. Oh, just try to throw it in.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. They're making me laugh. But the vocals, the mix on the vocals was definitely low. I thought they had a great intro though, and I did wish I could understand it.
Yeah. Any feelings from the chat room?
No.
Wake
They're-
up,
they're
zombies.
lost for words.
Thank you, guys.
They're
Fell
in,
asleep.
oh,
Bunch
They're
of
not.
zombies.
They're still stuck.
Can they just?
What do I say?
Are they punching in just a bunch of Z's?
yeah.
All right, go ahead and vote.
Radio.
All right, Chane.
I'll give him a limey.
Yeah, Jericho.
I don't own any Portuguese punk. I think I'm going to also LimeWire this song.
Yeah, I'm going to jack it. Still in it, LimeWire. Go ahead, Bob.
I am not listening to this again.
All right.
Very nice.
Well, averaging it out, I believe that's still a LimeWire.
I think so.
So your rating on the show, guys, is LimeWire. People are going to download your song illegally. So congrats to you. That's actually a decent rating on our show. And, maybe next time a better recording will help you get a higher rating.
Yeah.
So enjoy the nice, sunny, tropical beach weather over there in Brazil while we're here in the dismal, gray cold. And
Not dismal. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I can't stand it. Anyways,
I love it.
Yeah.
Better than the heat.
Yeah.
but there's
true.
one thing I get to look forward to every single time we do a show, and that's JJ Diesel's Jibber Jabber.
Makes my nipples hard.
I'll listen that.
Put those things away. They're pointing right at me.
I know they are.
Pretty
That's
good.
a song I would buy.
Yeah, that's a Bizy album. That is good. Thank you. I saw something pretty cool on the way home from work. I saw, because you see like lots of realty places. It was called Playa Realty.
What?
It was really Playa Playa Realty.
Nice.
Maybe it's
Playa.
playa. Maybe it's playa. Maybe it's
I like Playa. I was like, I
you,
don't know.
you should go to the sign and just spray paint nasty right in front.
Yeah. And then under respect the name, bitch. Oh man. I was like, I didn't know me and Dirty Bob had a realty place.
I know.
That's pretty heat. But anyways, I gotta tell Coco I'm sorry because I hit her in the lip with my head and gave her a fat lip.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was pure accidental, but little fat lip on. Boom! I lifted my head up, or she thought I was asleep or
man.
something, and I fell. I was like, oh, like it didn't hurt my head, but I was like, oh, that was a hard hit.
Right.
I thought I was gonna bust her lip up. No skin broken, but just
Here's the thing. You just say that you were kissing her and got a little carried away, buddy.
Or
Yeah,
That's all
sorry,
that is.
I
or
headbutted you
she
from
was
the
playing
back.
flag football.
Yeah, flag football,
Flag football.
because that is a
Yes.
dangerous sport.
That's a
I'm not gonna
dangerous
lie to you.
Yeah, people have been known to get black eyes.
Two.
Yeah.
Not
Two
just
black
one.
eyes.
Two black eyes.
So there were those black eyes were so perfect. It just I thought maybe he wasn't getting sleep.
That's what
or
I thought too.
maybe-
I'm like, do you have insomnia or something?
Serious,
Did
dude.
you start using drugs?
Poor raccoon boy.
Yeah.
This is Little Joe on drugs.
Serious. Little Joe not on drugs is scary enough. We don't need Little Joe on drugs. And then what's funny is
Like
like
a tweaked out Frankenstein.
yeah,
Tweaked out Frankenstein.
that's what it is.
Give me drugs.
Come on, Joe buddy. Oh boy. And then I told her we were talking about the little buckaroo inside, and I told her I go, I think you're gonna have a garbage pail kid when you deliver. She was like, why do you say that? I don't know. I just think that would be funny. For like half a second, and then I'd be like, oh shit.
His name's
Son of a
Adam
bitch.
Bomb or
Yeah.
something.
I know.
Fucking cheeky Charles coming out, a little face in the middle, messy Tessie, all covered in boogers. Oh, I used to love that shit. I love the Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage
Dude.
Pail Kids were dope. Do you remember
Yeah,
Half
yeah.
Nelson?
Yep, looked like a
Dead
coach.
Ted.
Yeah, yeah.
I still have some.
Yeah, I know I have some. I gotta find mine.
Nice.
Those things are.
Worth money.
Oh, then maybe I'll sell them.
They got to be valuable by now.
Yeah, mine are in pretty good condition. And what's funny is I can like zombies for some reason scare the fuck out of her. I don't know why. Like she doesn't like zombie movies. She doesn't like zombie anything.
We should watch Zombieland with her.
Yeah, she probably will. She doesn't like zombies. So if it's kind of dark, I'll be like, and that like freaks her out. She's like, "Don't do that." I was like, and if I just look at her and start walking at her like I'm dead, she gets so scared for some reason. I'm like, "You're a baby."
That's awesome.
And then she actually got me into this show because they had she was watching it because they had a marathon of it on. I think it's actually on Thanksgiving, and it's called Cake Boss. That show is phenomenal.
I was at my stepdad's family's house, and we were watching that while we were waiting to eat too. That show is incredible.
I love Cake Boss, dude.
Yeah, that thing's pretty dang cool.
The Cake Boss, if you guys don't know, real quick, his name is Buddy, and his I guess it's called.
It's an Italian mob family that's now got a cake business.
Well, they talk. Hey, that's the way they talk. They're like, "Hey, you guys think you're funny?" Or like, "Quit busting my balls." Like they talk like that.
Patty.
But they're in the cake business, and I guess the Buddy, his dad was Buddy, and he ran the shop. And I guess since the '60s they ran it. It's been open for 99 years, but I guess his family hasn't owned it for 99 years. But anyway, you know, he makes like a bunch of cool ass cakes. And Buddy, for his son Buddy, he made a Buddy box for his son's birthday. And instead of an Xbox, it was called a Buddy box, and it looked exactly like an Xbox.
It's tight.
These guys can make anything out of a cake.
Yeah,
anything.
Dude, it's pretty.
There's
it's pretty
nothing they can't
amazing.
do.
It's amazing. And then there was one of them where the driver messed up. He kind of messed up the cake. So they what happened was they were gonna get him, and so he came home and they kind of set him up. And on the roof, two of the guys, and one of them had a big bucket of water, and one had a big bucket of flour. So they dumped water on him, and the other one right after that, whoop, all this flour goes on him. So he's like caked, like he's just like I guess a human cake kind of.
A human cake.
It was, and he was like, oh, and that same guy. He also, this was freaking hilarious. Buddy was making a dog cake for like the animal shelter.
Oh, that thing was
and
tight.
I mean, and it was an actual dog. Like it wasn't like it was shaped like a dog. The cake, so it was pretty tight. So what it was Buddy was like, man, because basically he went there and looked around. And was like, I'm gonna find the perfect dog, and I'm gonna make a cake that looks just like him, which is what he did. But then he was like, man, I'm so moved. Like I want to make a cake for the dogs. So he talked to the guy like what they can and can't eat and all this stuff. So he put something together and just made it like a bone cake. Well, before it, shaped like a little dog bone or whatever. So before it was when it was still like in the bowl or whatever, that one, I think it's the same guy, the driver guy.
Driver, yeah.
Because it's his cousin, and he was kind of acting a fool. He was coming in being like, I'm tired of this. I got things to do. Like, I wanted to go out. I want to know when I'm not going to work. Like, and they're like, shut up. Like, whatever, So he goes and grabs a muffin, and he puts some of that dog food, because there's actual dog food in it, too. Puts that dog food, like frosting, on his muffin.
Because he didn't know any better.
And they're just watching him. So he bites into it, and he's all, what the fuck is this? And they were like, well, that's that. No, that's German chocolate, and that's dog food. And they're like, he's like, what? I just ate dog food? And they're all, yeah. And he's all, and you guys just watched me eat it? And they're all, yeah. And they just kept laughing. They're all, he's like, you guys are jerks or whatever, and just ran out all mad because he just ate dog food.
No. Did you see the one with the sister when she comes in? They were supposed to make this cake for like this botanical gardens type thing. And they were gonna they had to put
I
like
didn't see that one.
They had to put like it was gonna be made out of like dangerous poisonous flowers and stuff like that, right?
Oh, I did see that actually.
So he's sitting there and he's got models of actual poisonous dangerous flowers or whatever there in the room with them, and he's like making copies of them but in a pastel form, right? And so his sister walks in and she sees these one flower. She's like, what are these? She's like, oh, they're supposed to be dangerous poisonous flowers. These are poisonous? He's like, yeah, they're poisonous flowers. She's like, I don't think they're poisonous. Grabs it, chews it, swallows it. We're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like her though.
She's off.
She's a weirdo. And so then they made an erotic cake. Well, they don't.
I missed that one.
Oh well, what it is Buddy's mom, like which was obviously her husband's not there, but she still like pretty much signs the checks. She's really like the owner of it, and she doesn't. They don't want no erotic. She doesn't want any erotic cakes, like no nudie cakes at all. And what happened was, Buddy was saying, like, he's like, so if one of my friends like really needs it or something like that for like a bachelor party, he's like, then we just got to be real sneaky about it, you know. So they're making little so they're basically, there's like 4 girls and a gay guy. So he made all of them make the male models. So what happened was that they were making them, and you know. And he's all, this is going to be tough. He's all, because usually when we make a person, we slap clothes on him, so it doesn't really matter what he looks like. He's like, they're going to be pretty much naked, so they got to look like real people. So they're doing a pretty good job, like making like little like strippers, you know. Mm-hmm. And the gay guy, they actually, this is the first time I've ever seen a cake blurred out. Like, I guess he gave the little cake guy a long schlong, and then I guess the mom came in and caught it. All these little naked guys that were about to go on the cake, and she's like, "What the hell is this? No, we don't do this." Like, she went off, like she was pissed, and then she was all, she's all, "Buddy's not the boss. I'm the boss. Who signs the checks? I do. No, like no erotic cakes or whatever." And I was like, "Oh man!" So then Buddy came in. They're like, "What?" He's like, "What happened?" You know, and like, so she's yelling at him, but he tells his helpers, which is pretty much his family, like, "Man, I told you guys to hide it, this and that." So basically, they put clothes on him, but so they can just like take off real quick when they get to the thing. So he's all, I showed my mom. She's like, "I don't mind, you know, like buff guys, whatever." She's like, "But no nasty cakes." So they just they made little clothes for them, and then they ripped them off when they got to the thing. So that was pretty funny. And then the last thing is, I went to a buffet yesterday, me, Shorty, and Coco, and it was not too bad. It was I don't know if you guys remember when we went to that Mexican food all you can eat place.
Yeah, I remember that.
So me and Shorty still go to that.
Either.
We still that's still our spot, dude. We go there, like my mom will take me plenty of times, right? So there's this other one. It's called I don't know. So anyway,
it's called something.
Yeah, and it's pretty good, but it's no. It's called La Fonda, I think, because the place that we went to was Los Faroles.
Yes,
that place was good. I think it's La Fonda, and we went there, and it was cool.
Los Faroles,
is this
off,
like
a Mexican Pharaohs?
I don't know, huh?
Is this off Gladstone?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it says in Cobina, something like that. So anyway, so we're there, and what's weird is Coco and Shorty were getting back from the buffet line. I already, I had my grub. So all of a sudden, Shorty's all, "Don't believe what she says," and then Coco's all, "Yeah." She's like, "I was just talking to her, and I want to ask her a question, and I look, and it wasn't like a yes or no, so she couldn't say uh-huh or It was like something that needed to be answered." And she's like, "I look, and she has food in her mouth. She's eating at the buffet." they had a hard-boiled eggs there, so Shorty got one and went bloop, just plopped it in her mouth. And I was like, "Oh, I can't say that's." I mean, I might do that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
I have been known to do that.
I know I did it over at the Brazilian barbecue with those little cheese bread rolls.
oh,
Heck yeah, dude.
Were you? See, this is weird though, because it's just a line. It's not like you can walk in. You know what I mean? It's like it's just one. Like you think you go around. So there could, you know what I mean? So you could do that at the Brazilian place, eat it, and then turn around and walk to another section.
Right.
Oh, this is just one thing. So you'd be standing across from someone like.
It's like the cafeteria line.
Yeah. So pretty much that's it. But don't worry, the place that we go to is still the best.
Los Faroles.
Yes. So the best is done. Thank you.
Thank you, Diesel, for your jibber jabber.
Yibber yabber.
Yeah, Diesel. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the time back over to Tiny to get into the next song.
All right, song number 2. This group is called Khaotik. Khaotik. They do hardcore / hip hop out of Portland, Oregon. There are 2 band members, Cash Flow and MC Glitch. Cash Flow has been on the show, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
We are the best of friends. Best friend.
We're buddies.
And have been
We're
rapping.
singing and we're colored.
Give me a high five. We have been rapping since we were little. Now we're both 18, 19, and we could never be any better. This track was recorded over an original song off the movie Hustle and Flow called Whoop That Trick by Terrence Howard.
Get him.
We thought it went hard, so we used it. As long as we don't get paid for it, we have all the rights in the world.
True.
All right.
This is true.
Yes, I like where your mind's at. And this song is called Khaotik. And this is Khaotik.
Game's over, motherfuckers. All y'all thought you were gonna win in this thing we call life, huh? Yeah, no. Just cause you got a good job, just cause you pay your bills on time and you do all this, you graduated, doesn't mean that you win. The real motherfuckers who win are the chaotic bitches. Game's over. K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. Why people think it's hard to say me? It's such a mystery. Chicken, I'm a serial killer, but never heard of me. I hear this shit talking, I'm just sitting here like seriously while you hating, motherfucker, this is destiny. I'm blessed to be the one, it's like he set for me mentally, physically, the one and only in my veins. I'm carrying this heat. It's a legacy to be about to grow chaotic. The Prince of G, step right up and face it, doom. It ain't rest, Charlie. Spy me, I ain't lying, but I hope you burn peacefully. Silent motherfucker, I'm just playing what you think of me. You know what? Fuck you, you can't get the rest of me. Cause my sixth main ingredient in this recipe to stir up some trouble for this fucking century. Double, toil and trouble. Think you can be chaotic in this underground industry? K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. K to the H to the A-O-T to the I to the K, motherfucker, we chaotic. K to the H.
All right, that was Khaotik with Khaotik. And if you want to check out more of their stuff, you can go to myspace.com/officialchaotic. And if you want to email them for anything, you can email them at chaoticwriters@yahoo.com. CHAOTICRYDAZ. If you want to check them out live, they're doing the Game's Over tour. Tour stops available on Unholy Records website, www.midnightriders.webs.com.
Game's over for them.
Alright, let's do it!
Chickos.
Okay, Chaotic. You thought this was a hot song? Yeah? No. I'm sorry, guys.
It was.
I'm sorry, guys. This song to me just was not the business at all. From the
business.
from beginning to end, it just was not good for me. The vocals were recorded super low, so you could barely hear you. That's right there is a big minus. 2, the tough guy speaking at the beginning was very untough, as Joe would say.
Yeah.
Super untough. Like
Negative tough.
Yeah. I just pictured like a guy kind of talking down to me with like glasses and a pocket protector and a bandana on his head. Yeah,
Wow.
Sorry, it was that bad. Lyrically, you were decent. Your flow was offbeat quite a few times, which is a big negative here on the show. You need to really be on point with your delivery and make sure you're on beat with the track.
Be on bet.
The hook was kind of catchy, I can say that. You know, the hook was catchy. I could see people bobbing their heads to it and getting kind of crazy to it and, you know, repeating it. And I'm not just dissing you guys to diss you. I'm saying this because I'm hoping you're going to take this criticism and hopefully try to improve. Because I think you guys could probably have something that could be catchy. But, yeah, you really need to step up your recording
Like
game,
the swine flu.
step up your delivery, and step up your lyrics. And then maybe you guys will be winners and it won't be game over for you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. game's over, motherfuckers. Yeah, real tough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the hook I thought was retarded. I'm sorry.
You didn't like the hook? I thought that was the best part of the song.
It was the
I'll
best
agree.
part of the
What's
song,
the
but it was still retarded. Well, the hook was K to the A to the A. Oh yeah, it sounded like ghetto cheerleaders.
Chaotic motherfucker.
I don't give a shit about that.
I thought I was in Doherty.
Yeah, seriously. You're not kidding, dude.
Oh, dang.
We playing Pomona this week? Yeah, man. I don't know. It just seemed like everybody was just trying way too hard to sound hard, and it was just
But they're hardcore.
my bad. When you name yourself hardcore, you are hardcore. That's
You're
the thing.
hardcore.
They're
That's-
horrorcore.
Oh, horrorcore. Oh, that was horrorcore? Well, it's scary.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
still sounded like they were trying to be hard though. And I'm
Yes,
like,
they did.
yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, they fell
Vincent
off.
Price would not be happy with this song.
Since he is the creator of horrorcore, the father of horrorcore. I did some research, guys. What a great delivery of a joke. But yeah, I honestly, like, I'm sorry, I just enjoyed nothing about this song. Hopefully you guys can, I don't know, work on it. Did they say that this is that they're?
No, they said that the song went really hard, so that's why they kept it
No,
on this track.
I know what you're going with that, Jay.
Yeah, they said
Yeah,
something.
this is the best they'll ever get. I would have asked
Something
that
like-
too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Something-
they did say
Ouch.
They did say that.
Ouch.
Lo siento, mijos.
that. Yeah, they did say, and we could never be any better.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If that's the case, then I guess it doesn't matter what our critiques are.
It truly is the Game Over tour.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, if that's the case, I really hope you don't feel that way.
Yes.
I hope it's just some like
You can
tough
always
talk.
You know
'cause-
what? There's nobody who's really in the game that takes it seriously that doesn't say they can ever not improve.
I'm
Because
not-
you can always get
I'm
that.
just hoping that
always
this is your hip hop tough talk. I'm the best, I'm the greatest. But
Yeah, yeah.
I really hope that's all it is. That it's just that I really hope you don't feel like you can't get any better.
Yeah.
So please don't feel that way, because if you can't get any better, then
It's just nonsense talk,
Yeah,
like
then you might have to
like
get a
50
job.
Cent
Yeah.
saying that if
yeah, you have
if
to get a
Kanye
job.
West outsells me, I'm gonna quit rap, and then Kanye West outsold him, and he just dropped a new album. So
Yeah, just hope it's like that
it's
tough
tough
talk.
talk.
That's
Should
all I hope
quit
it
too.
is. But yeah, I just thought this was ridiculous. I'm sorry. I like nothing about it, Bob.
Wow, I really don't know what to say about this this song. I have one sentence written down. It's basically, this is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. And that's pretty much right. I started with that and I stopped with that. And
And you still feel that way?
I still feel that way. I mean,
Wait, where's some of the songs that your neighbors make?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy listening to them now. After hearing this,
Oh,
this
man.
is so bad. My ears are still hurting.
Are you saying now that J Mac might be on your top 10 over this song?
Yes,
Chopper.
Oh my God.
Chopper and the
Chopper.
Chopper, J Mac.
Chopper and Eva and the Carnosaur. He likes that one way better than that.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's
wow, I
horrible.
mean-
Why are you picking all my favorite songs for?
Because I listen to the shows of the marathon and Dirty Bob hates those songs. Freaking hates them.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are you picking up all my songs?
I would rather listen to Black Sky than this thing.
I'm just joking,
You ain't right.
No, I'm just joking, guys. I had to say something funny because I had nothing else to say about this
That
group.
was funny.
I actually like their stuff, so I'm not
That was
trying to
funny though, but that was funny.
I just had to say something funny.
That was good.
Sorry, PB.
Yeah.
You know, PB, I love you.
Oh man.
man.
I'm just joking.
All right.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with all you guys, man.
Dang.
I thought some of the things I didn't like was the effect on the voice. I didn't like that at all. I thought the vocals were low. And one thing that me and Jekyll's always talk
Yeah,
about,
they were.
that we always talk about, is that if you're gonna pick a beat that everybody knows, you really have to bring it.
Exactly. Like we're in here, got our hands up and down, like mouthing "whoop that trick, get 'em,"
Yeah.
because we're getting hyped for the song,
No, you
and then
weren't.
we're like, well,
You were.
You right?
I was.
He's on. Yeah.
Okay, it was me.
What do you think,
But,
Daisy? You think me and you could rap better than
Me
this?
too. Me too.
Oh, yeah. I
yeah.
feel like we have rapped better.
Yeah, I think so too. I
Tiny
think
was
you
doing it
freestyle
too.
better.
Yeah, I
Tiny
think
was
my
doing it too.
better.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, I can't say anything more than what all you
Hey, in
guys said.
fact,
so.
put the track back on. Let's see if we can do better.
Oh boy, China.
Yeah, guys. Kind of going off what the D says. I really hope you guys don't think that this is the best you guys are gonna be. because you know, at the beginning of your song, you like basically
You talked a lot of trash.
You just talked a lot of trash on like people that had jobs and stuff, and it's gonna end up being you guys if you guys can't get any better.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't believe you're eating off of this. Honestly, like I have a hard time really believing you guys are eating off
Dude,
of
they're
this.
freaking 18, 19. They still live at home.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're all right then.
They're eating fine. They're eating fine.
Yeah, they're eating fine, man.
Yeah.
So so you know, I hope you guys really take our critiques to heart, and you know, just try to work on your game, because as it stands right now, I mean, there's a lot to work on. You know what I mean? You guys got a long way to go.
Everything.
We tear you down, but it's only to help you out.
Yeah, you guys got a ways to go
And
to.
for fun.
It's for fun.
For funness.
It's for fun.
For funness.
You know, to actually, you know, trying to pursue this as a career. And you know, I hope that eventually you guys get there. But it's pretty much it.
Yeah, if you guys get there, that'll be great. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not hoping you don't get
Then
there.
you can
Yeah.
call us back and laugh in our faces.
Yeah. Then you call us losers.
No,
'cause-
you can actually thank us, because if you make
That's
it,
true.
the only way you can laugh at us is if you make it with this song, the way it is
Yes.
as
Right,
is.
that's true.
That's how you can laugh
But
at
if
us.
you make it because we critiqued you and helped you out,
or even
Then
if we
you're
did,
welcome.
even if we didn't help you out, but you
right.
still got better, but not because of us,
right?
which I doubt. But if you do get better, but not because of us, you still can't laugh at us because
We knew we were
kept it
right when
real.
we said what we
Yeah,
said.
we
well,
kept
you, you can laugh at us, but you might get slapped.
Yes,
That's right.
because we aren't punks up in here.
and we're very far away from you guys. All right, your vote.
My vote. I will never listen to the song again on purpose.
That must be bad if Tiny says that. All right, Jackos.
Same. I'm never gonna listen to the song again on purpose.
All right, D to the I to the E S E L says never listen to again. Sorry. Bob.
That was awesome.
I'm buying the album. It's so bad, it's good.
Oh my
Son
god.
of a bitch. Took my thunder.
Oh.
Yeah, well, since Bob said album, I'm just going to never.
Never buy it. Never
Yeah.
listen to it again on
Yeah.
purpose. All right, guys. The rating on this show for you guys is never listen to the song again on purpose. You have achieved what few can, and that's the lowest rating on the show. So
Very nice of you.
So
That's like harder to achieve than to
Yes.
buy the
yeah,
album.
buy the album. It is harder to achieve. So in one way, congratulations. Who knows? You guys might get nominated for worst song on the show this year at our award show. So that's something to look forward to.
Hey.
You can still win
So
something.
you can still come out winners
Yeah.
from this song.
You guys can be award-winning group, Khaotik.
Yeah,
Yes,
just say
there it is.
award-winning group.
Award-winning. You don't have to tell them what you won the award for,
That's-
Award-winning. That's
but
all
you
you
can
gotta
still
say.
be award-winning.
Yes,
So
that's true.
be looking out for that and looking out for your nomination. You never know. But hopefully, we hope you guys do improve and you take our critiques seriously and can come out on top from this.
I don't.
Because then you won't buy the album.
I won't buy the album.
Keep it
then.
real, Bob.
That's right.
Keep it real. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into some little chit chat. And I think O's got a story he wants to tell us.
Chat, shit.
Some shit. Yeah, I had a story. Right the day before Thanksgiving, we went to Costco, to go buy stuff for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Right.
So we bought all our stuff and we were walking out, and then you know how you have to make that line because they check your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I was waiting in line, and then I look over, and the guy checking the stuff is the Mexican Elvis.
What the heck?
What?
Yeah,
I remember now.
yeah, yeah. He looked exactly like Elvis. He had the
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Savage.
He had the what do they get
The chops?
The chops. He had the hair going, and except he was darker, but he wasn't like the dark. He looked Mexican,
Right.
but he looked exactly like him.
Blue
And I-
suede shoes.
Yeah, blue suede juice. and then we're still waiting. So I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. So we got closer and closer, and then we got like two behind when I started noticing that his name tag said Levi.
Oh, that is the name of all names.
Yes.
Levi.
So I'm all like,
I'm
are
gonna
you
name my
kidding me?
son Levi. Hey, Levi, get over here.
So I'm like, you kidding me? And then like my niece hands them the paper
I
to
would've
check our
pissed my
stuff,
pants if I would see
and
that.
she's all thank you, and the guy goes, no, thank you very much. And I'm all like, no,
He said,
yes, he did.
"Stupid more."
Yes. And I'm all like, oh my god, this is awesome. I wish it was like we did the
Elvis
Thursday
Orchard
show
comes
because I couldn't stand to tell you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
man.
Levi.
Levi.
What a fucking Levi. That's all I know.
Oh, guys, I got to start. So check this out. So this Thanksgiving, as we traditionally do every year, Ty and I went to our annual Turkey Bowl game. You know, where the champs play.
Oh, yeah. Who'd you guys play with?
You know, it's the older guys versus the younger guys.
Yeah, just guys from our church.
Guys from church.
Did it,
Lil Joe
Lil Joe.
went. Chris was there.
Oh,
Chris
cool.
was there. So, anyways, you know, Ty and I, the night before, we decided we were just gonna be rebels and stay up the entire night before we went to the game because we had to get there. We have to get there early to reserve the field because we've had problems in the past with people trying to jack the field from us when we get there. Like the year before, we got there early, like about 5 o'clock, and we set up and hooked up the Xbox there. And, you know, we're playing the Xbox, whatever. We got our cone set up, and sure enough, around 7 o'clock, this old Mexican guy shows up and starts trying to set up his soccer nets right in the middle of our field.
Well, Pepe, I don't think so.
And we're like, hey,
Jesus,
hey, wait
Levi.
a second.
yeah, Levi, relax.
We have it set up here. And he's like, no. This is our field. We have a permit from the city. We're like, you have a what from the who? We're like, no, you don't. He's like, yeah, no, we got a permit from the city. You're like, oh, who'd you talk to? He's like, the person in charge. We're like, oh, really? So, you know, we decided to call the person in charge since Chris happens to know him personally.
And Joe knows.
Oh, and Joe knows him personally. So anyways, we're talking to this guy. He's like, yeah, you know, we've done this for the last 4 years. I'm like, no, you haven't. He's like, yeah, we have. I'm like, well, we've been doing it for almost the past 19 years here on this same field, so we highly doubt that you've been doing it here for the last 4 years. So, you know, we had the Park Recs guy come over and everything and check things out and pretty much kick him off the field. So ever since then, we go early, you know, reserve the field. So we were there early, reserved the field, everything's cool.
What time did you get there at?
We got there 5:36, around 6.
Closer to 6.
Closer to 6. So anyways, we're playing the game, right? So we start the game, and needless to say, we're doing well. You know, our first series, we score a touchdown. I catch a nice pass and run it in. Well, right after that,
Wait, tackle or flag?
we play flag because Joe's playing with us, and we don't want to take anything away from his glory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's only because of Joe.
Yes, it's only because of Joe. So the next series, we kick off the ball to them, and then they're marching down the field, and they throw the ball up nice and high, and I cut in for a pick, and I'm like, yeah,
Nice.
pick it off, and I'm running, I'm trucking. Everyone is behind me. I see nothing but end zone ahead of me, and then my
End zone?
body start end zone. Sorry, end zone ahead of me. Nothing but end zone ahead of me, dude. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make another touchdown. Next thing I know, my body is ahead of me. My two back legs give out, and I'm like,
You have back legs?
I'm a horse.
I'm a horse.
I'm a donkey.
I was galloping, and my back legs give out.
no, the back muscles in my thighs. All of a sudden, I feel them giving out, and I yell out, I got no wheels, and I tumble and I'm rolling on the floor.
Oh,
dude.
my God.
There's nobody ahead of me. I couldn't blame it on anybody except for old age, dude. And then my legs just like gave out, and I collapsed. I couldn't even run anything
back
for
legs.
the touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. Whoa.
I meant the back muscles in my legs. I apologize. But yeah, so when you're 33 and you don't exercise and you're still trying to play flag football, you know, just be careful.
Run out of bounds if you make a pick.
Yeah, just don't embarrass yourself and try to run it in for a touchdown. Just
Hey,
you know.
not that funny is if you're running and right when you're falling, you rip your flags off and throw them in the air. That would have been awesome.
You can also eat more oats.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. You didn't finish your bag of oats that morning. Was the jockey too heavy? Oh man.
And after that, though, like the rest of the game, I was able to run and I was fine. I didn't have any more problems. I guess it was just that one play. But then there was another time where I don't know if it was a handoff or we had a short pass to me, and no, it was a kickoff, and Joe's running, and I'm off to the side, so he pitches it to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I run, and I make this incredible run for like pretty much 3/4 of the field. I spin twice past two people, and I'm feeling like a champ. And I make the touchdown. They say, okay, Joe is down back here. I'm like, I wasn't even mad that I didn't get the touchdown. I was mad that I'm as old as I am, and I had to run all that way, and it didn't count.
So Joe got his flag taken up, and then he pitched it to you, and you ran in for a touchdown. No wonder why you got by everybody. They weren't trying to get you anymore.
No, they were trying.
You should have seen this fool's run. It was amazing.
It was an amazing run.
And then he came back, and everybody's like, it didn't count. And he was pissed, like his face was all red and stuff. He had one hand on his side. He's all breathing. He's all, what the frick? I did all that for nothing.
I wasn't mad that I didn't get the touchdown. I was mad that I ran the entire field and it was for nothing.
Yeah, you only have so much juice in the
Exactly,
tank.
man, brother. Man.
What a fucking waste.
So, Tiny, are you saying that Jekyll's is black for those 10 seconds?
He's in black
No,
for 10
Jekyll's
years.
had all 4 legs working.
My
His
back
back
legs were working. My back legs were working on that one.
legs were working.
I was marching up the field like a stallion.
Oh, so you're a black horse.
He's the black stallion. He's the black stallion is what he is. Oh, well, I didn't play. I actually played basketball.
Yeah, we know because we invited you, but you were already committed to something
Yeah, I was
else.
already committed. BBJ and his cousin Dan, and actually, I was like, oh, you know, maybe that actually might work out better. I'm like, I'm pretty old. I don't remember the last time I played football. There's a chance I'd die.
Just so that you know, you are all invited to next year's game if you want to start training and get in shape now.
Yes,
you know,
I'm definitely not going to train.
Okay, cool.
Go buy your
So
back legs.
I'll train.
Yeah. So what happened
I'll
was,
start training.
yeah.
Nice.
Well, my job is training me, so I'm getting
There you
exercise
go.
there.
Lift them rocks.
Yeah. So
See, I'm a stallion and he's a pack mule.
yeah, sort of, yes. So anyway, I first play, I fucking.
Well, I'm sorry.
My-
Deez, I think you'll be fine because you're carrying that big old lumber in your pants.
That's true. That's true. And then
Discount as an extra leg.
I'll pole vault over all the defenders that are trying to get me.
I know. You'll be
Yeah.
fine, dude.
Not bad. But Joseph's cousin, like he was a Marine, and he plays like pretty physical, and he fouls a lot. So like the very first play of the game, wham! Like he hit my hand when he was going for the ball, and it didn't jam it, but like
hurt. It stung
yeah.
it.
And actually, the whole day, like the next couple days, it hurt. Like it's still kind of sore right now. Like he got hit pretty hard, but I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing. It's on my left hand, you know what I mean? Whatever. So, but there was no, and usually I'm not I'm not a bad shooter. I'm not awesome, but I'm not awful, and you really need to warm up. I didn't get a chance to warm up. Just stretch real quick. Started playing. I was trying to hit the rim.
Oh, wow.
Air ball, wide open. Air ball. I was like, son of a bitch. But at least my defense was not too bad. So then I was like, fuck this in between. Like I warmed up. And then my very first play, my very first time I got the ball the next game, somebody was on me, turned around, a little turnaround, went right in.
Nice.
Like I told it to.
Nice.
Well, but then we lost like 11-3.
But you had one of those three.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 1/3 of the points.
There
Is
you
that
go.
right?
That's like 30%.
I
You
scored
were third
one.
of the team. my
Yes, I was the third of the, and it
30.5%
was.
of the score.
Here's what sucked though. It was 5-on-5, but full court. I'm like, we should have just split it up and had 2 half-court games, you know. But what was cool is we got to play in the gym because one of their friends, he's a coach for like somewhere in Montebello, so we had the gym. So that was pretty awesome. And so we played, had some fun. Then we watched some tackle football. We watched that. Some high school kids, whatever. And that was pretty cool. That was, pretty fun to watch, whatever. And then what was funny, though,
I
was...
remember those days.
Yeah. Remember those days? They were bad. Anyway, blah, blah, that goes.
When
So
Jekyll
then...
was a young stallion.
He was a young stallion.
Running up and
not an
galloping
old-
up and down the field.
No,
Pony.
Galloping up and
The
down
field
the
of
field.
glory.
He was he was a black stallion. Now he's just a gray stallion. But then I just go back and then just like everybody else, grubbed. And I think one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving
Eating?
is one of my favorite parts. So that's
okay.
obviously my favorite part.
Right.
Is the Thanksgiving shit afterwards. Boy, is that glorious! I just want to say, I talked to Dirty Bob right before I dropped it. I said,
You were
It
excited.
was World War V, right?
"Yeah." I was like,
Oh, you were
World
getting,
War
getting
V.
hyped up for him? You were
I was the hype
give-
man. I was like, you better drop that shit.
"Yeah." You better drop that
Get him
shit,
psyched up
son.
before
Yeah.
he did it.
Handle kid.
Oh,
Give him
me
the speech.
I almost shit my pants. It was so exciting. You're like you should be like a head coach or something.
I know.
You're the Tony Robbins of coaching for dumps.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's pretty good. So that was pretty much it. I didn't do anything really too exciting, but Bob, what did you do?
Went to my lady sister's house, grubbed.
Nice.
got fat over there. Came back, my parents' house, and that was pretty much it, dude. I was just fucking beat.
Yeah, I was pretty beat myself.
Oh, my girl did play flag football though that morning.
She
Did she?
I didn't watch it though. I was too tired.
Impressive or not impressive?
Well, I didn't see it, so
Oh.
she goes, "You want to come watch me?" No, I don't.
No, I don't.
So I just went back to sleep. She's hurt right now.
Aw.
She's all sore. She got tackled by this big giant lesbian.
It was tackle football?
No, but this girl just trampled her. Like I guess.
Did she use her back legs?
She might have.
She might have used her back legs to
And,
thrust.
Yeah. So right now she's all sore. Her legs all fucked up.
Oh,
She got stepped
man.
on.
She at work right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, she is. Oh, that
That
sucks.
sucks.
Yeah. So bad for her.
It does.
So that's about it.
Tiny, how was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah. After the turkey bowl, it was pretty low key. I went home, took a nap. Then we didn't have that many people came over, but freaking we had tons of food. It was
Nice.
It was amazing. I almost started crying when I saw that spread.
You're like, oh,
I said, "Look how much food there is, and only little bit people."
yes.
I am thankful today just to be alive.
Yeah.
So, are you guys still eating leftovers, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
we-
Oh, but my Thanksgiving deuce, I clogged the toilet.
You
Oh,
did.
champ!
I clogged that shit, partner.
was it your toilet or someone
My
else's?
toilet.
Oh, now that you could.
And my shit can handle my shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Right.
you actually had home field advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and your toilet should usually come out on top on that one.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, no.
impressed that you,
I destroyed that shit.
because all the stinky, all the stinky shits I laid at your spot, that thing's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that thing's tough.
Mhm.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
That is impressive. See, sad thing is, I went to somebody else's house, so I have no leftovers. Whenever you go eat at somebody else's house, you don't have leftovers for Thanksgiving.
Well, we went
that's the
to
bad
Coco's aunt's, so we do have
thing.
leftovers.
Oh, nice.
They loaded us. They actually had 2 turkeys because 2 people wanted to cook turkeys, so they had an extra 22-pound turkey.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
awesome.
So we got loads to take home.
It's like my
God,
parents'
I love
house.
that.
They always cook too.
Turkey sandwiches
That's
every
awesome.
day, baby.
So if I want something, I just go walk to my mommy's house and go, "Can I get some food, please?"
Thank you, mommy. Can you make me a turkey sandwich? Thank you. How many would you like? 12
12.
throughout the day. We'll eat them.
Nice.
Oh boy.
All right, well, that was our Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had one too. Had a good one too.
Because had a Thanksgiving.
Well, we are international.
What are they, orphans?
We are
Yeah.
international. No,
I
we are
really do
international.
hope you had one, because if you didn't, that's really sad. But I hope you had something to be thankful for that day anyway.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and, since we're thankful for this podcast, get into the next song.
Oh, yeah, I got another story.
Oh, wait, go ahead,
Real
go
fast,
ahead,
I'm
go
sorry,
Go
Tiny.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I tried some Ecuadorian stuffing for the first time.
What's in that?
Oh.
Honestly, it was when I seen it, it looked weird to me because it kind of looked like pudding,
Okay.
and it was I guess it's like bread and some other
like a bread pudding.
like a bread type pudding, and there's like raisins in it and like walnuts and but it was weird because it had olives in it too.
Okay.
So
I
when
like
I seen
olives.
it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And my girl's like, "No, just try it."
Was that actually in the turkey though?
No, it's a separate dish.
Oh,
But
I was
it's
like,
just
they
their
put that
version.
in the
Yeah,
turkey?
it's
That's
their
weird.
version of stuffing, I guess. My girl's Ecuadorian,
Oh, okay.
so I seen it and I was like, "Oh fuck this! I am not trying this shit." But her mom made it, so I
Oh,
got to
so
do
you
it.
had
I
to
had
do
to do
it.
it. I was like, so I had to man up.
I would want to try it, but I would try it too if
Yeah,
I were
I had
you.
to sack up. So it was actually pretty good. I mean, even
Nice.
when I bit into the olive, I was like, okay, not so bad, I guess. But it kind of tasted like kind of like cinnamon in a way, like with
Nice.
walnuts or like
Oh.
whatever fucking nut was in there.
So you don't like walnuts or raisins?
It was actually pretty good though. Dude. Like I think you would enjoy it.
Really? I mean, I would have tried it definitely. I mean,
Yeah, it
Well,
was,
how was the consistency when you ate it? Was that kind of throwing you off?
No, actually,
the
no.
texture?
I thought it would at first, but no, it
It's actually
went
really
down
good?
pretty good. Yeah,
Oh, that's
It was cool.
good.
That's all I got to say. Try it out, people.
yes.
Ecuadorian stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There it is. International food on the Nobody Cares Show.
Open yourself to new experiences.
Wait,
Yes.
Did you say we had to try stuffing in Ecuadorian?
Yes, it's made with 100%
Yes,
Ecuadorians.
I might have said that. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Joe can go first. All right, let's go ahead and get into the last song of the day.
All right, this group is called Therapy Cafe.
What?
What?
Therapy Cafe.
Oh, okay.
Like a gay Slurpee?
THERPY.
Yeah, Slurpee.
Therapy Cafe. They do R&B/hip hop out of Dayton, Ohio. We honestly don't perform as much as we should. There's not too many places in Dayton that will respect our different style of music. It seems all they want to hear is hardcore hip-hop in our area. But I feel it's about that time to expand. Time is running out.
It's almost like they want us to feel sorry for them.
Is that what that was?
Was that a sympathy plea?
Maybe.
Maybe it was the way Tiny read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Read it all upbeat.
Yeah, let's try to read it with some gusto. We honestly don't perform as much as we should. There's not many places in Dayton that will respect our different styles of music. It seems all they want to hear is hardcore hip-hop in our area. But I feel it's about time to expand. Time is running out.
Well, I'm hyped now.
Not
Yeah,
just seem
I'm
like he
hyped.
was
No,
yelling, complaining about it. Like
Now-
really
yeah,
upset.
now they're
They were either
angry.
sad or
angry.
pissed about it.
Now they're angry. That's okay. Anger's good. Anger's good. It gets us hype.
Sorry, Therapy.
Sorry, Therapy.
All right, so the name of the song is All I Want Is You, featuring
I want a therapy.
Big Head and Jay Rilla.
Little Joe.
After so long, but she always changing, going through these phases. Her heart is so cold. Rush into the door, swearing I won't take this anymore. But baby, I'll come back to you when things are cool. Not until then, I'm not.
Hey, all I want is you. No need to change that. This here's Barack. Now she asking where to change that. I know they all in your eardrums. Stick a fork in them. Let them know they been done. Yes, if I'm a mess, we should clean it up. Friends talking about me. Tell them I can get the world. See certain stuff only catch my eye. I know the you, and that's probably why. All I want is you. You. All I want is you, girl. You. You. All I want is you, girl. All I want is you. You. All I want is you. You. All I want is you, girl. All I want is you, girl. You. All I want is you. You. All I want is you, girl. Yeah. All I want is you, girl. Why do you always accuse me of messing with these groupies? Taking on the booties, buying them koozies. Groupies don't amuse me at all. If anything, they wanna use me, and that's a hell no. You told me the only love you will be alone, but I only love you. I let them other girls alone. I will never ever roam like Caesar. I never be a cheater. I only love you 'cause you're my diva.
Tell me if you're ready for the ride. Even I don't have your back, but it's alright. We can do some things that you never done. Maybe I'ma do some things that I had to run. Can't understand why your heart's so cold. Baby, I was there to appraise your soul. Wasn't thinking about them girls there. Oh no.
All right, that was Therapy Cafe. All I Want Is You.
I'm really curious to find out what therapy means. It's got to have some kind of meaning to them.
Well, actually,
It's like a
I
bonics.
think they just misspelled it. It's Therapy Cafe.
Oh, okay.
Because on the track it says Therapy Cafe, but on their
okay.
bio they're probably just
Okay, well, there'll be therapy from now on then. They have to
Therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah, and if you want to contact them for anything, you can contact Robert_WVR at yahoo.com. He says, I'm the singer in this song. My name is Rocket Boy.
Rocket Boy.
No, like the kid from New Moon, almost. Oh, no, that's Shark Boy, excuse me. Yeah, I'm off. I'm sick.
Alright, let's do it!
Alright, yeah, I'll go. I thought the intro was real cool. I liked when the singing and rapping came out. I didn't really mind the autotuner, to be honest with you. I would like to... The guy with the one that was singing with the autotuner, I would like to hear his voice without the autotuner.
Yes.
Amen.
A lot.
Yes.
Amen.
Because I really feel like he would have blew it up without the autotune.
Yes.
I thought the rap went really well with the song. I thought the song was put together pretty good. I actually really like this song a lot. I felt good about it. I can't remember, but it sounded like towards the beginning, like there was one part that was off, and I don't know if it was just me. Something just didn't sound right at the beginning to me, and I don't know what it was. And I can't even really. I wish I heard something, and I was like, well, was that me or was that? I really don't know. But really, I liked the song. I really didn't mind the auto-tune too much. I thought the song was put together really well, and I thought the rapping, singing, everything they put together, I thought complemented each other really well. And I thought the beat was pretty cool, so that's pretty much where I'm at. Bob?
I didn't like the song at all.
He doesn't want you.
No.
He doesn't want you.
When the music first came in, I thought I was fucking riding Riddler's Revenge at Six Flags Magic Montana.
Don't you like that ride?
That ride's pretty cool, but I don't like this part.
They play that techno music in the background while you're waiting in line.
I've never been on it.
That ride's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Except for when it squeezes your nuts.
Oh, yeah, it does hurt. Fuck, all I wanted was a new pair of ears out of this shit.
Wow.
It was hard to listen to. I just didn't like it. That's it. I don't like it.
I hate it, he says.
I hate it.
Okay.
I guess I'm in between Bob and the D's.
And that's where you like it, huh?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He's gonna go skiing.
There's my two back legs.
All this fluffy snow in my face.
Hey, you just got.
Yeah, I know. I do
That
right
was
away.
gonna be
I'm all like,
recorded.
oh,
That
son
was
of
gonna
a
be recorded.
bitch. Yeah, I freaking hate autotuner. I don't know if I didn't like the song. I didn't like the song because of the autotuner.
Okay.
But I thought the song, like I could see this on the radio.
Yeah.
I thought the hook was catchy, so I could hear people singing it. But for me, I just didn't like it. And I thought the mix was bad also. Like the vocals on the rapping could have been higher and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny?
There's a lot of things about the song that I enjoyed. I thought they did very well. And there was only a few things that I thought they could have improved on to make the song, pretty good. One of those things was the melody line and the chord progression. At times, to me, they sounded like they clashed a little bit. Not a lot, but they sound like they clashed a little bit. If you would just change, some of those chords, to fit the melody line, or change the melody line to fit the chords, either or, I think the song would have blended a little better. I did like the vocal arrangement. I thought all the harmonies come in. I thought that was tight. The hook was all right. But there was the harmony on the hook. That was kind of weird. For me.
I think it's because the auto-tuner made it sound weird.
Yeah, I don't know, because it didn't sound like a natural fitting harmony for that chord.
Possible.
Like, it sounded like they're trying to fit in like a different note or something. And it was half for me. It was cool that you're trying something new, and it sounded like it could work, but then the other half was like it
something ain't working.
Didn't work. Yeah. and so that was all right. The beat is just like a lot of these popular beats that are out on the radio and stuff. So all that stuff was cool. But yeah, I think definitely you guys got style, you guys got talent, and if you can't get no love in Dayton, Ohio, then
come out this way.
Go to Columbus.
Yeah. Yeah, or go to the Natty. I don't know where that is in relation, but yeah. But I was gonna say, just try your internet campaigns and stuff.
Yeah, don't give up.
The World Wide Web, you got a lot of options. So I think you guys can do stuff with your music and just keep on working at it.
All right, Jekyll's
Therapy Cafe. Yeah, you know what, dude? On this show, you're either going to live by the auto-tuner or you're going to die by the auto-tuner. It's always super risky. And most of the times, it's going to be a negative with us. I did not like the auto-tuner very much on the singer's voice at all. I thought the hook had a lot of potential. I thought it was a strong hook. But I think, for me, the auto-tuner killed the hook. And I really wanted to hear the singer without the auto-tuner, just like Diesel said, because there was a part in right after the very first hook where you were singing and your harmonies weren't auto-tuned. And you had this nice harmonies chord there, like it was like three-part harmony or something. It sounded really solid, and the tone of the voice sounded good. So I'm like, this guy could probably actually sing.
Yeah.
But the auto-tuner was impeding us from really being able to hear that. So, you know, if you can really sing, you don't need auto-tuner. Auto-tuner is to correct a person's voice when they can't sing on pitch. That's the purpose of auto-tuner. That's it.
People like me need auto-tuner.
Yeah. So it didn't really need it. First,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point.
I didn't mean that.
You're shitty. Awesome.
The first rapper, I did not enjoy your delivery. I don't like that really slow delivery at all. Plies does it. Everybody, I think everybody who does it, to me, it just makes them sound like less intelligent to me. Like they're rapping slow because they are slow, type of thing. That's what I picture, because that's how it sounds to me. Not to say that you're dumb. Some of your punchlines were decent, the first guy, but the delivery is just like, oh, come on, dude. You're like dragging it out. You know, just pick it up. Second guy who rapped, I actually enjoyed him, and that's probably the only time that the auto-tuner didn't really bug me as much. I thought the second rapper with the auto-tuner was fine. I enjoyed his delivery and his flow. Is more entertaining. It brought it up. I really like the singer, though. I think the singer's the most talented guy in this group. I thought what he contributed was hot, but again, I didn't like the auto-tuner. But I don't know if it's because the other songs today were so bad, but I actually really like this song. Even after all the critiques I just gave it, I like this song. Tiny's right. This could be heard on the radio with the type of beat that it has and the type of feel that it has, and I think the hook is catchy enough to where a lot of people will catch on to it. So I like this song.
What's your vote?
I'm actually going to iTunes the single.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to iTunes it because the rap didn't really bother me. I think if just him by himself, but I think I don't think I would dig it as much, but I think because it was with the song, I thought it went together well with the song. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think if the auto-tuner wasn't on there, I'd probably buy the album.
Yeah,
you know, because I really like that guy's voice a lot.
You know, I think I'm with you because the song was hot enough to me that if it didn't have the auto-tuner on it, I probably would have gave it the best rating.
Yeah,
and bought the album. But I'm only going to go iTunes
because I feel like I bet you it's probably loaded with auto-tuner, and I'm not always going to like the auto-tuner.
No,
so I feel like his whole album's going to be loaded with probably auto-tuner. So iTunes for me. Dirty Bob.
If they would have came with some UFC or Buckeye toughness, I would have limewired this shit. But you're only getting radio for me.
Okay.
Only radio.
Only radio.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, same reasons. If they would have came without auto-tuner, I would definitely be a higher rating, but I'm going radio.
Radio and Tiny.
Limey.
Oh,
okay, well,
easy.
where your two radios drop our iTunes
Just
down to
Limey.
LimeWire, so it's a
Limey.
LimeWire solid. So the rating on the show, guys, is LimeWire solid. You appealed to a third of the group today, but the other part wasn't too convinced.
More than a third, right?
A little bit more than a third.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little
Over
more than a third.
half.
Oh,
Because he was
that sounds actually
he was
better.
LimeWire,
Yeah.
and we were both iTunes.
Well, it's 2/5.
not 3/5.
Well, a LimeWire, yeah, okay, 3/5.
Yeah.
3/5. So
No,
that's
you're-
good.
You're getting the math.
Yeah.
right.
So that's good. So
60% of us liked you.
you
a
guys
lot.
look. So here's the thing: you guys have a
62%.
lot of talent. You know how to put a song together well. Now
Yes.
you just got to get rid of certain things to make the song better. It's not even that you have to change what you're doing too much. You just got to get rid of that auto tune. I think that'll help a lot. Make sure you're in tune with your harmonies, like Tiny said, and then maybe pick up your delivery a bit. The first guy, you guys are set.
And
Yes.
execute.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'd probably get a higher rating from me if you would have done that first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. Congrats to you guys. I'm receiving a LimeWire. If you guys enjoyed the show today and you want to find out anything else about the artists that we had on here, you can go to our page, nobodycareshow.com. All their info will be posted. For those who listen to our live show today, we appreciate it. Our next live show will be Monday nights, 8 o'clock. So come back and tune in again.
Sharp.
I love that. It's like I just got a great idea.
Check it.
And that idea is if you want to chat with us on our hotline, our heat line, excuse me.
Boy.
Our heat line. Call us at 909-907-HEAT. That's 909-907-4328. No? I was waiting for another ding. Okay. Also, you can download our show at iTunes Store and also at Zune Store. Please, if you got iTunes, subscribe to our show. That way you get all our episodes uploaded automatically to your iTunes player. To your iTunes library. I apologize.
You could play iTunes.
Yeah. I mean, your iPod. I'm an idiot. Listen to the Jay and Dirty Bob show. It's great. We support it. We back it up 110%. In fact, we had 2 of the hosts on that show. In fact, the only 2 hosts on that show here today, except for Dirty Girl.
Hey, I'm on that show, you bastard.
Oh, wait. O's on there, too. So we had 3 of them. The only one we didn't have was Dirty Girl.
No. It's 2 hosts and a whipping boy.
Yeah, it's more like that. Yes.
You mean it's 2 hosts and 1 guy in between the 2 hosts?
Skiing.
That's what he likes.
That's what
I
he
like.
likes. So if you want to call them on their heat line, call them at 909-547-4328, 909-547-HEAT, or if you're in the East Coast, you can call them on their East Coast line. That's 828-5-DO-WORK, 828-536-9675. Go ahead and go to our forum. It's at the top of our webpage. We're there all the time chatting with people. And you can, if you're an artist, you can go in there and hit the roll call, post who you are, and if you have any upcoming gigs or things that you want to post, you can post that in the gigs section. Other than that, we got a bunch of mindless chatter going on in there that you can join in. It's a lot of fun. If you want to just listen to music that's streaming constantly on our page from past artists that have been on the show, just click live show. When we're not doing a live show, we've got music. Click live show at the top of our page, and you can listen to music that's streaming. Is that right, O?
Yes,
Pretty good.
It's a lot of fun. Am I missing anything? Shouts out to KOPN in Missouri. We appreciate the cross promotion. So if you're an artist and you want to get your songs played on their radio station, go to www.kopn.com and
.org, I think.
.org.
Yeah.
.org, and you can submit your songs. Bob, thanks for being on the show.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Levi.
Kind of sad. Kind of sad. We ended our best around streak. It's the longest running streak we had with 5 in a row.
I'm okay with it.
But it's okay.
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Little Joe, we miss you, bro. Go UCLA.
Oh, UCLA.
Shouts out to Those Squared Entertainment. Hotzy Boys, keep that shit. Shouts out to Shakoya in the chat room. Anybody else?
Shout out
She's the only one in there, but
shout out to Deanna.
I was gonna say, have you heard from Deanna or?
yeah, not really. Not since the last time. And I'll tell you right now, it's off air and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
Gotcha.
It's personal between him and her.
It's personal this time.
No, actually,
It's mashing time.
Clobbering.
All right, we are out.
Slurpee Winos.